For context before we start, Eggwick has watched this video in unlisted and has completely reviewed it, meaning he approves of everything in this video. Alright, it is time to make a final response. I'm a little bit more calm today. I was able to talk to Eggwick privately. Definitely it's how it should have started, but you can't reverse time, so we got to deal with it as it comes now. Now I want to make something clear. Eggwick does say this is not about the ideas and he wants to focus on the commissioned TikTok. Eggwick did not steal ideas in the sense that we both agreed in private chat that ideas are free to use. If he were to borrow or take inspiration from mine or me from him, that is besides the point. Any misunderstanding on this subject was cleared up in private chat. Next, I'm going to touch up on what, during his video, he talks about coincidence or not coincidence. So let's touch this up and make it clear. So what is a coincidence is when we both wanted to do the Overwatch video, we had the idea around the same time. I've done it countless times beforehand. Overwatch 2 is new. Makes sense he would think of the idea as well. What is not a coincidence is when I see him streaming and I push my timeline forward so I can get mine out as fast as possible. I personally think it's okay to do that. I think it's basic competition, but you guys may judge for yourself. And if you think I'm going to ignore the people who are definitely going to say there's no way to prove that I had an idea before Eggwick streamed it, you're right and wrong. There's no way to prove I didn't, except that there is, and I'm going to be doing something a little unconventional. On my Discord, I've created a new channel under sharing called Egg Proof. In case he's streaming something that I already have planned, I will prove it. In this case, he's streaming a 1 vs 9 video, literally live. I screen cap it, it's live, and I've already had one of these in the works for a little while. So I prove it with the producer's ping on October 21st and October 21st at the exact same time, asking for 1 Radiant and 9 Irons. Now, just to note, it's not the exact same video, but it's a great way to show an example of how I can create receipts for myself. And the final thing to truly address is the TikToks, using the same TikToks and reacting to the same content. Now, here's the thing. Me and him have a similar system. He has his editor collect. My system's a little bit more intricate. I have 3 people who collect and I have countless different editors, so these systems are not put together. The React clips are given to me. I do my voiceover and any gameplay I need to, and then it gets filtered to the editor at the end. And a lot of people were concerned, what if there was a leak? But as I talked to Eggwick, I wondered if my clip collector, as much as I didn't want to believe it, maybe he yoinked Eggwick's clips live because the TikTok usually has a watermark. Eggwick said not all of them were used, but I digress. If it's 100% matched outside the ones that were left out, it would make sense if he was stealing them live. So that's when I launched an internal investigation. I asked the clip collector, the guy who collects the clips and renders it and then sends it to me to be reacted to, and then it's sent to a different editor after. So I went back to the source. I told him to show me when those clips were rendered together. And to my surprise, October 24th at 1:12 p.m. EST, it is completely unmodified as you can see here, and I go to previous versions to make sure of that, to make sure nothing was tampered in this file. Truth be told, this was during Eggwick's livestream. Between 1 and 2 p.m. is when Eggwick told me he was reacting. That's what he told me on Discord. So Eggwick actually came in clutch. The exact moment he was reacting was at 12 and the video was rendered at 1, giving the editor an hour. While Eggwick did commission someone else to collect these TikToks, they are public TikToks. So nor the video or the clip collector actually broke any laws or copyright rules. This means I can't take any legal action onto the guy directly, but as a contractor, I will be letting him go since there's lazy work here anyways. I'm just not going to work with him anymore, so the contractor has officially lost his job. The next thing I don't mind doing to make up for any damages that may have occurred is whatever Eggwick paid for that commission, I will double it and send it back to him if he's willing to accept. I'm happy to do that. And the final part is to say sorry to you. I'm sorry, Eggwick. I'm sorry for all the viewers that had to endure this. I'm sorry for any headache, stress, or anxiety that I may have caused you. And even if it wasn't me directly, I still do have to take responsibility on any of my workers' behalf, as you said yourself in the Discord, and I agree with you. I am sorry. And while the guy didn't admit himself, the evidence is far too fishy. So while I wish this could have been handled privately, as I was put on my back foot trying to resolve the issue, however, it is still my responsibility on behalf of my editor, and hope we can move past this.